We are doing Pilates. Get your mats out, get your block, your weights ready. I have 2 sets, a heavier pair, a lighter pair. We're going to use a block for a little bit of the core stuff. We are going to start down on the mat, reaching from your fingers to your toes. A long banana stretch. There's that stretch. Take it off to one side and use this as a side stretch. Feel length down one side of the body. Walk your hands and feet over to the other side. Stretch over to the other side. Feel the length. One more time. Now both your knees are coming into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. We're adding little circles on your back. Little back massage here. Here comes the other direction. Take it around. Bring your knee into your chest. The other leg goes out. Open up right here. Just a great hip opener. And let your back relax. Take a twist. Arm opens to the side. Knee goes across. There's your chance. Open up. Bring your knees back to center. We're switching, taking it to the other side. Knee is in, the other leg goes out. Arm opens to the side, knee goes across. Bring your knees back to center one more time. Little circles on your back, one direction. And now in the other direction. Feet are going down to the floor. We're coming into a bridge. Arms are by your side. Press your arms down right here. Lift your hips. Bring yourself up into a bridge. Take a little pause when you get there. And gently bring it all the way back down. We're doing this a few times. You're taking the hips up. Take a little stretch. Squeeze at the top. Lengthen. Release it back down. If you want to add your arms with your hips, you would lift your hips, reach your arms over, and then gently bring it all the way back down. We'll do that again. Hips go up, fingertips reach over. Bring it back down. Now one more time, we're taking our hips up. You're going to keep your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips. Now press your palms towards the ceiling. We're warming up our wrists a little bit while we also keep pressing into our feet. Lift your hips. Switch hands. Take the opposite wrist back. Add some wrist circles. Now fingertips are towards the ceiling. Add your upper body twist. Hips are still lifted. There's your twist to one side. Bring it to center. Take your twist to the other side. We'll do this one more time on each side. Add your twist off to one side. Center. Twist off to the other side. Center. Gently bring your hips down. Bring your arms down. Windshield wiper legs. Little chance to take your knees side to side. Release for your hips, your low back. We are going to do some core work here. When we do the core work, let's go ahead, grab our block. Hopefully your block is nearby. If you don't have it, no worries. We do this without the block all the time. Otherwise, you're going to take the block between your thighs. Just use it as a little engagement for your legs, your core. Hands are behind your head. Add a little half crunch as you bring it up, and then gently bring it down. Here's your lift and your lower. 2 more times. You lift. Think about lifting at the bottom of your rib cage. You want to keep your core in. Now you're going to keep it down. Take your knees up over your hips. Hold it here. Make sure you keep your core stable, and then add your lift and release down. Add your lift. Release. 4 more here. Here's your 4. Release it down. 3, 2. I'm adding on this next time. You're going to bring your crunch up, hold it up here, reach your arm across, a little diagonal reach. Bring it back to center, set it down. Exhale, lift, reach diagonal, bring it to center, release down. One more add-on. You exhale, lift, reach across, lift one leg up, bring the leg down, hand behind your head, release down. You exhale, lift, reach across, lift your leg goes down, arm behind, release. Do that again. Exhale, lift, reach across, lift a leg, bend the leg, hand behind, release down. One more. Here's the lift, the reach, leg is up, leg bends, hand behind, and go ahead, release it all the way down right here. You can take your block down, take a long stretch, reach from your fingers to your toes. We are going to roll all the way up right here. Take your fingers to the ceiling and take your roll all the way up. Once you get there, give yourself a nice little stretch. Bend the knees, drop your chin to your chest, round through your spine. From here, we're going to bring yourself right over onto our hands and knees. We're coming into all fours. You're taking your cow cat right here. Wrists on your shoulders, knees on your hips, drop the belly, look up. Chin comes towards your chest, pull the belly up, round through your spine. Now remember, this is for the entire spine, so try to move in every segment. Take it one more time, nice inhale, bring it up. Exhale, round, release. Bring yourself back to center. Take one foot to the front. We're coming into a low lunge, adding a little bit more stretching, but I want to add some movement into your upper back area. Right here, you take a reach up, squeeze your glutes, bring your arms to goal post, and add a little twist here. Now your hips don't move. This is movement for your upper back area. Just small, gentle little twists. Bring yourself back to center. Fingertips reach up. We're going into a side plank on our knee here. Take the hand of the knee on the back. You're going to bring yourself around into your side plank. Bring yourself back down to your hands and knees. You have the other side to go. Take the opposite leg to the front. Fingertips reach up, squeeze the glute, give yourself a nice long stretch. Open your arms to goal post. Here comes your twist. Gentle little twist for the upper back. Now you try to keep your hips level, stable, so you gotta squeeze your glutes. Bring it back to center. Fingertips go up. Now your hand is coming out to the mat. Here comes your side plank on the other side. Leg goes back, and you open yourself up to your side plank. Bring your hands and leg down. Lower all the way to the mat. Bring yourself all the way down. Take a cobra here, hands on my rib cage, shoulders back. Lift up wherever it feels really good for you. There is your cobra. And then you release it down. Take your hands by your thighs. Let your fingers touch your toes. Legs come up. There's your full locust. Here comes your cobra. Hands by your rib cage, shoulder blades back. Bring yourself up. And if you want to take your little look, take your look, make it feel good. Release yourself all the way down. Press back into your child's pose. Give yourself a nice stretch right here. Hips back. Take the stretch wherever you need it most. And we're going to get ready to take it onto our back side and go into our chest press. So I have my heavier weights ready to go when I get there. So we're starting with a chest press. We're going to toss in some pullovers. We're going to do each move twice. We'll do 2 sets. So carefully grab your weights, set yourself up. So find stable position and add your push and your release. Now we're going to do 20 reps. We're doing a higher set of reps. Keep your weights in line with your chest. There's your push and release. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can set one weight down or double up your weights. It is a pullover. I'm going to set one weight down. Hands go up, and then when you're ready, you take it over and you pull it back. There's your over and your pull. Over and pull. Over, pull. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to add in our other weight. We're doing one more set of chest press. We'll come back and do pullovers one more time as well. Grab your weight if you went down to 1. Now this time we're going to start with our weights up. Option, knees would come up. It adds a little more intensity. And then you add your down and your push. Down and push. And again, keep in mind the weights are right in line with your chest as they go down and up. Ten more to go. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we go back to the pullovers one more time. Feet can come down. Carefully set one weight off to the side if you're using one weight at a time. Hopefully you remember which hand was in front last time. Switch it out. Add your over and your pull. And then we try to keep in mind, keep the rib cage in, keep the security through your low back, your core. 5 more here. There's your 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we are going to work on our triceps yet too. You can bring your weight down. Grab this size weights. We're going to do some tricep presses, tricep extensions. You're going to grab this size weight, and it might be the size you are using. Start with the tricep press, that's palms in, and let your elbows slide down by your waistline. That is your tricep press. That's where we're starting. You have the elbows slide down, and they press up. Slide down, press up. So on this one, your chest isn't in sister, so it isn't all tricep. You also have some chest assisting with this. 2 more here. 1 more time, and now your arms stay up, and here comes your tricep extension. You bend your elbows, you bring it up. You bend, you lift. You bend, you lift. Down and up. Down and up. 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. We come back to the tricep press. So you're going to slide the elbows down by your waistline and press straight up. Everything's right close to your rib cage as you go down and press up. There's your down and up, down and up. 5 more here. Here comes your 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, carefully set your weights down to the side. You're going to give yourself a nice stretch wherever that is for you. Now we worked our triceps. It might be taking the arms across. We worked our chest. We did the pullover. So whatever feels really good, give yourself a stretch right here. So you know what feels good. Kind of check in with your body, scan it, see what works. We're going to take it into a long stretch. We'll all meet in one long stretch right here. Reach from your fingers to your toes. We're going to take it onto one side. We're coming into some double leg lifts. I'm going to tuck in some core work here, and then we'll move on to our back. So right here, reach, pull the waistline away, and then add the lift of your legs. You bring it down. Lift your legs, release it down. There's your up and down, up and down. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take it over to the other side, however you want to get there. I'm flipping all the way over so I can face you. You might just want to roll over to the other side, whatever works for you. You're in your long straight line, reaching from your fingers to your toes, waistline up and away, and then you have the lift and the lower. There's your lift and lower. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now from here, we're going to bring ourselves up onto our hands and knees so we can do our rows. I'm actually coming into a lunge position for myself. That's where we're going to meet. Heavier weight for your rows. And like I said, I'm coming into a lunge position. I'm going to have one leg forward, grabbing my weight and adding the row up. and bring it down. We're going to do a higher set of reps as you lift and lower. Let the elbows slide back. That's so you don't crunch in your neck and your shoulders. We have 10 more to go. Here's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weight down. Get ready, switch it over to the other side. So you're going to take it opposite leg to the front. Set yourself up. And then when you're ready, you have your pull and your release. There's your up and down. Keep going here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into some biceps. That means I will be switching out my weights to a size that works for biceps, little smaller muscle group. We are kneeling. I want to make sure you're kneeling up high, so make sure you squeeze the glutes, palms to the front, add your curl up, and bring it down. There's your up and your down. Bring it up and slow it down. Curl up, slow it down. Check in. Are you still squeezing the glutes? Do you have the core zipping up? Feel that stability through your center as you do the bicep curls. 2 more. And now we're going to add an overhead press. Bring your arms up, and we're going right into your overhead press. There's your push, and bring it down. And now again, pull in the core, squeeze the glutes. Make sure you're staying engaged. Five to go. There's 5, 4, 3, 2. We are going to end with another set of bicep curls. Carefully bring your weights down. Here counts. Release it down. Squeeze it up. Release it down. Squeeze it up. And come back. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes and your core is engaged. Stay strong through your center. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can carefully set your weights down. We're going to come into a standing position. However you choose to get there, I'm going from a lunge, bringing myself up. As soon as you get up, we are going into some side lunges. You're going to take your feet out wide and take some little lunges side to side. So get a little side to side movement. Take it off to one side, take it to the other side. Now I'm going to add in little twists today. So when you take it off to one side, you're going to do a little twist and a little twist. So we're just going to add a little more movement to the upper back. A little slide and twist, slide and twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring yourself all the way up. You can walk your feet in. And we're going to come into some knee lifts, wherever that works for you. I am going to be adding on, so we'll be doing some warrior threes with our knee lift. But first, just the knee lift. Take the leg up. Little pause when you get there. Check on the balance. Set the foot down. Here comes the other side. Knee goes up. Little pause. And set it down. We'll do that again. Bring the knee up. Take your pause. Set it down. Here's the knee up. Pause. Set it down. Now we're going to add on. So you take your knee up right here. And this is where we're going to push the leg back. Warrior three, single-legged deadlift. Maybe you set the toes down. Check your balance. Bring yourself all the way back up. You can set the foot down. Here comes the other side. Knee goes up. And there's the push back. Bring yourself all the way up. And we do it again. Knee comes up. And now you push it back. Bring yourself up. We do it again. Knee is up. Push it back. Bring yourself up. We're going to do this one more time on each side. Knee is up. Here comes that press back. Release it down. Last one, bring the knee up. Push the leg back. Bring yourself up. You can shake it out. We are going right into our heel lifts. We're going to work on our balance. So you are going to lift your heels, balance on your toes, and bring yourself back down. It's the lift. Little pause at the top. Release it down. We'll do 3 more. Here's your up, your pause. Release it down. Up, pause. Hold it at the top. Release it down. And one more time. Here comes the up. Pause. Release it down. Let's do our tightrope real quick. It's 1 foot in front of the other, or you can always open it up. Hands can be out to the side. Stand up nice and tall. Squeeze the glutes. Weight is even. Add a twist to the right. Now your hips stay to the front. Just the upper body twist. Bring it to the front. Take it to the other side. Bring it to the front. Let your fingertips go up. Heels come up. And then release it down. And we switch sides. Take the opposite foot to the front. Again, little squeeze of the glutes and the core. Add your twist to the left. Go left first this time. Bring it to the front. Take your twist to the right. Bring it back to the front. Fingertips go up here. Heels go up if you choose. And then you release it all down. Feet can be next to each other. Take some hip circles. Take it around in one direction. Take it around in the opposite direction. Now we are going to meet at the back of our mat. We're going to do our roll down plank, and then we're going to come back up. We're going to do that 3 times. You're going to meet at the back of your mat. You drop your chin to your chest, carefully roll down. Feel free to bend your knees. This should feel good. Here comes hands to the mat. Here comes your plank. Now we're going to hold our plank. So you want to feel shoulder blades in, little zip of the core, little squeeze of the glute. Downward dog, lift your hips, press back, and you're going to walk your hands to your feet. Carefully, gently roll yourself all the way up, 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders back and down, and now you go right back down. You would bring your chin to your chest, rolling down. Hands meet your mat. You walk your hands out to your plank. Settle into your plank. Feel the engagement. Lift one leg. Little reach through the toes. Did you keep your hips low? Set that side down. Here's the other side. Set the foot down. Downward dog, lift your hips, press back. And now walk your hands to your feet and roll all the way up. We do that one more time. When we get down, we'll stay down. Chin to chest, roll down. Hands meet the mat. Walk out to your plank. Hold your plank. This time we're taking side planks. You can either keep it up, feet stacked, staggered. Hold your side plank. Hold it just a little bit longer. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Release it down. Here's your plank. And now we get ready. Take it to the other side. You would lift and open. Hold your plank. And 5, 4, 3, 2, return to your plank. Knees come down, take your cobra. Hands can come back by your rib cage, get your shoulder blades back and down, bring yourself up. Little look at each side if that feels good for you. Release yourself down, press yourself back, child's pose. Give yourself a nice little stretch. And now we meet hands and knees. Knees are under your hips, wrists are under your shoulders. We're going to come into our balance, adding our crunches. First, lift one arm out to the front. Hold that. Now lift the opposite leg out. Hold that. Now we add our crunch. Bring your elbow to your knee and extend it out. Bring your elbow to your knee, extend it out. Here comes the crunch and the extension. We have 2 to go. You bring it in. You extend it out. One more time. Hold it out right there. Find your balance. Set the arm and leg down. And we get ready to take it to the other side. So first it's the arm out. Center yourself. Then it's the leg. Hold it here. Now it's the crunch. Elbow, knee, extend it out. Elbow, knee, extend it out. Here's your crunch. We have 2 to go. Here's 1. Here's 2. Hold it out and pause. There's the pause. And then release it down. Take your cow cat right here. Drop the belly, look up. Round through your spine. Bring yourself down to your forearms. Give yourself a sphinx pose right here. Walk your legs away. Wherever you like this, wherever it feels really good, get some stretch, get some length. We are going to bring ourselves over onto our back side as we get ready to do more core work. Bring yourself all the way over. We're starting with our crunches. Hands behind your head. Engage the core, add your little crunch up. Release it down. There's your lift and your lower. Exhale, lift and your lower. Exhale, lift. Release it down. Here's your 4, 3, 2. Now relax the upper body. We're going to march the lower body, your choice. 1 or both legs. It's a lift and a tap. Lift and tap. There's your lift and tap. Lift and tap. Four more, whichever version you're taking. There's your 4, 3, 2. We'll meet with both of our legs up, so you have your knees right over your hips. We go right into the hip roll, squeeze the thighs together, take it off to one side. Little pause when you get there. Bring it to center. Take it to the other side. Little pause when you get there. Here comes your hip roll. Center. Here's your hip roll. Center. We do it again. We roll off to the side, little pause. We roll off to the side. Bring it to center, keeping the legs up. And now you march down. Now I'm going to do one at a time. Feel free to do both of yours together if that works for you. We always want to make sure we can keep the sacrum, the pelvis stable. As you do this, that includes the rib cage and the core as you tap. We're doing 4 more. Here's your 4, 3. Next move will be our bicycle. You can take your hands behind your head. You extend one leg out as you lift your shoulder blade. Bring it to center. Switch sides. There's your lift and then your switch. There's your lift and your switch. Lift and switch. Exhale, lift. Release. Exhale, lift. Release. Now your pelvis stays stable. What you're really doing is lifting with your obliques. So you want to keep your sacrum stable, pelvis stable. And it's the shoulder blade coming off the mat. One more time on each side. When you finish that one, we're going to do our corkscrew. You can rest your upper body. Feet go up, heels together, make a V with your feet. Zip the core. This is when we do our little circles together. So you're going to take it around. Big or small, wherever you have full control with your core. And then we switch, take it to the other side. Remember to exhale as you swoop around. From here, it is your single leg drop. Toes are up and you can drop one leg, bring it up, and then you switch. It's one leg drops, you bring it up, then the other leg drops. You bring it up. Four more. There's your 4, 3, 2, single leg stretch is next. You're going to bring one leg in, shoulders up if you choose, and then you switch. And then you switch. There's your switch and your switch. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, release your upper body down. Take your feet down to the floor. We add some bridges here. Take your hands by your side, press into your feet, lift your hips right here. Now, once you're in your perfect bridge, your tailbone shooting away, add some little pulses. You're just going to add a little lift and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower your hips down. You're going to bring your hips up halfway, little half bridge. You still want to have your tailbone shoot away. Press into your back foot, hover the front foot, and we hold it here. So now it's a little bit more of an isometric. You're checking the strength of your hamstring, your glutes, and we just hang out here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Set the front foot down. Reset. Make sure you're shooting your tailbone away. Press into the foot. There's your hover. And you hold it here. Set the foot down. Let the hips come down. Take some windshield wipers here. We'll side to side windshield wipers. Here's your butterfly legs. Bottoms of the feet come together. We return to some crunches. Here comes hands behind your head. Add your exhale, lift. Release it down. Exhale, lift. Release it down. There's your lift and your lower. Lift and lower. Four more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now give yourself a long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Give yourself a long stretch. Feel free to arch your back if you like to arch your back. We're coming back into our banana stretch. Walk your hands and legs off to one side. Feel the stretch down the side of your body. Bring it to center and now walk everything off to the other side. Bring it back to center. We have one knee comes into your chest. It is the beginning of our stretching. Bring the knee in. Push the other opposite heel down. Give yourself a big stretch right here. Hold it. Squeeze the leg in. Take your twist. Take the knee across, arm to the side. Try to keep your shoulder down. We're adding a little deeper stretch now for the chest, the shoulders. We did our chest work today. It is a spinal twist as well, so be mindful. Bring the leg back to center now to stretch out your hamstring. You're going to hold behind your thigh. Take the bottom of the foot towards the ceiling. Little stretch for the back of the leg so we don't force it. You want to make sure you're in a spot where it gets a good stretch. And then you can add some ankle circles when you're ready. Change directions. Take the ankle circles in the opposite direction. Here comes your figure four. Take your ankle over your knee. And then if you choose, you would bring the knee up and give yourself a stretch right here. If your legs are lifted, you bring them down. We're adding our twist again. Keep the figure four. Drop the bottom of the foot towards the floor. There's your twist in one direction. Then play around with it, the top leg. Maybe you drop it a little. Maybe you lift it. I go back and forth, adding a little extra movement here. You're going to bring everything back to center. We do have the twist in the other direction. So now you take the knee towards the floor, and it adds a little different element. Now you bring everything back to center. Both your knees come into your chest. There's your hug. If the little circles on your back feel amazing, go for it. If you don't like it, skip it. Here comes your long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. We're returning to the banana stretch. Arch your back if you like. Walking your hands and feet off to one side. Then you take it to the other side. We have the other side to go. That means you're going to bring the opposite knee in. Activate the bottom leg. You want, when I say that, that means press the heel down, maybe the calf. You're trying to get length through your hips right here the best you can. Arm opens to the side, knee goes across. There's your spinal twist. Focus a little bit more on your chest, your shoulders if you can. Bring the legs back to center, clasp behind your thigh, bottom of the foot towards the ceiling. There's the hamstring stretch. Soften the ankle, add some ankle circles in one direction. Ankle circles in the other direction. Figure four, ankle is over the knee. Now your choice, you might choose to stay low. You might choose to lift wherever it works for you. Bring the bottom of the foot back to the floor. If you had it lifted, here comes your twist. So the top foot is going towards the floor. And then you make whatever movement feels good for you. And now we take it off to the other side. So that means your knee goes towards the floor as you take your twist. Bring the leg back up to center. Both your knees come into your chest. Let's open this up to happy baby. Knees are towards your armpits. Bottoms of the feet are going towards the ceiling. And then wherever it feels good, rocking side to side. Whatever your body needs right now, give yourself that little stretch, lengthening. We are going to bring ourselves up into a seated position, however you want to get there. We are going to take our hamstring stretch first. Both of your feet are going to come out in front of you. Toes are up towards the ceiling. Add a little pull forward. So grab your mat. Pull your upper body forward. Bring yourself up. We are going to add our twist. Take the right foot, leg over, wherever that works for you. Big hug so you can get a little extra stretch down the side. Ground the back hand so you can add a nice twist. Bring it back to the front. Extend the right leg out. Take the left leg in. Here's the hug. And then add your twist when you're ready. Bring yourself back to the front. You're going to take your butterfly bound angle, bottoms of the feet come together. And if you want to go a little or a lot, wherever it feels good. Bring yourself all the way up. Take your hands on your thighs and take little circles around right here. Little torso circles around in one direction. And now you take it around in the opposite direction. Bring yourself back to center. Now you can have a seat on your block or wherever it's comfy for you. I'm going to grab my block. I'm going to stretch out our upper bodies a little bit right here. So whatever is comfortable for your lower body. We're going to start by taking the right hand behind your back. Let your left hand stay by your side and drop your left shoulder. Lift the head, relax the right arm. Take the left arm behind. And then once you have that, drop right here, right shoulder. Lift the head, relax the arm, take a big shoulder roll. Open your arms up to the side. And now you're going to clasp the hands behind your back, stretch out your chest. You can lift your arms a little bit, give yourself a big stretch right here. Bring your arms back to the side, hug a big ball, open up between your shoulder blades. There is the opening. Add a lean off to the right so you can stretch your lats. Bring it to center. Take your lean to the left. Bring it back to center. Swoop your arms up. Flip your palms towards the ceiling. Add a length, a stretch for your wrists right here. Open your arms up to the side. Give yourself a big hug. Right arm on the bottom. There comes your hug. You can stretch out your shoulders. Lift your elbows, eagle arms if you want to go a little bit deeper. There comes a bigger stretch right there. If you want it, you don't have to take it. We would open up our arms. Now we do this on the other side. Here comes that big hug. And then you have the choice. The elbows go up. Maybe you take eagle arms, wherever it feels good for you. And then you open up the arms, drop them down by your side, take a big shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders off to one side. Let your arms relax by your side. Look over your right shoulder, little neck stretch. Look over your left shoulder. Look to the front, drop your chin to your chest. Lift your chin to the ceiling. Look straight ahead, take a big shoulder roll. Here comes the shoulder roll. And now you're going to add your inhales. Take a big inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. 2 more of these. It's your inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. And one more time, big inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. And thank you all very much.